up, guys? I'm Lucas.
And I'm Ashley.
And today we're talking about the top 7 creepiest kids in gaming. Now, kids are already scary, but these virtual kids are even freakier. So with that, let's get into our number 7 pick.
The Little Sisters are simultaneously really creepy and really sad, because they're these little girls who were either given up to an orphanage so they could have a better life, or they were kidnapped by the government as part of a terrible experiment, and then they just had these big nasty slugs shoved into their stomach, which makes them look so creepy and zombie-like in the first place. And then, to top it all off, they wander around stabbing stuff with a needle and then drinking it out of a bottle on top. What the, what, why?
Now,
what?
In their defense, they do see it all as a very dream-like sort of fantasy fairy tale land because they've been conditioned by very corrupt doctors.
And that just makes it so much worse because you get to see through the eyes of a little sister at one point and you're wandering around this beautiful fairyland, you just get these glimpses of oh my god, that's a corpse. Ah, no, no. And that makes it so much worse.
It's not that they're draining blood out of splicers, it's that they're just freeing angels from bodies. So
with little butterflies that are actually the flies that are leaving maggots on corpses! It really shows how messed up Wonderland is in Madness Returns that these kids are the nicest people you run into in the entire game. They're these really messed up looking kids who've clearly been experimented on in horrible ways. I'm pretty sure one has an exposed brain.
Yeah, that's just the full open Jack-in-the-Box brain.
And just all these stitches and scars and missing
limbs. Eyes stapled open. Pretty gross stuff.
And yet they're super sweet, and they're the ones who draw the pictures for you to tell you where you need to go to find stuff because they want you to help them. And they're actually really cute, and they're really well put together, and they're just...
Once you get past
so
the appearance.
Sad.
Now it is kind of also very creepy how their idle animation is them going between crying and laughing maniacally, just back and forth, back and forth.
And you don't even know what to do because they're not gonna hurt you. You can't hurt them, but you're just I don't know how to react to you.
Please stop doing that. Now, the Great Child is actually the first enemy you encounter in Silent Hill's Otherworld as Harry Mason in the first game. And these guys are freaky as all get out. They'll grab at your legs, hold you in place, and then watch as their other great children friends stab you in the legs.
Sounds like elementary school.
Yes, and all the while they're giggling.
Really sounds like elementary school.
Well, it's no coincidence then that you find them in the Midwich Elementary School in Silent Hill, which is one of the first areas, and for my money, one of the scariest areas in the entire series.
And the way I understand it, they are actually supposed to be Alyssa Gillespie's tormentors, the children who always bullied her. So it's no coincidence they look and act like little demon bully children, because that's what they are, just in super horrible demonic form, their true form. That's what they're like inside. And
for some reason, I guess Americans are cool with killing kids because the Great Children are only in the NA versions of the game. They were taken out and replaced in the European and Japanese versions. I guess we're just that messed up.
It's okay, they're child zombies, it's different.
Yeah, so it's fine when you hit them with a metal pipe. Don't worry about the giggling.
Alma has this whole watching you constantly creep factor going on. You're wandering around this really dark and creepy facility, and every once in a while she just kind of pops up and she's there with her dead-eyed stare looking at you, and you know at any moment she could probably kill you with her psychic powers or whatever it is that's making her capable of doing all these things.
And she likes to mess with you, just turn out the lights or have random objects fly by you as you're walking through a hallway.
And she does try to kill you until she figures out something about you that you don't figure out till later. Turns out she's actually not a little girl. She was just getting experimented on when she was a little girl. She's now 50 but is mentally a child, and she knows that you're her kid.
It gets worse.
Oh my god. And she has 2 sons that she had when she was 15 years old while she was in a coma through an experiment. And now she's trying to get you to come back to her. Come back to mommy, baby mommy. Oh, and then she starts changing between little girl Alma and hot zombie chick Alma to like hit on this guy in the weirdest way possible, and it's so
very sexually confusing.
It's so unfortunate. Just no.
So Rule of Rose is basically Lord of the Flies in 1930s England. There's this orphanage, this one girl's getting ganged up on by all the other girls and boys in the orphanage. It's really messed up stuff. Kids can be quite cruel.
Often.
But this game takes it to extremes where the Red Crayon Aristocrat Club has all these tortures and punishments they have to people that mess up in their own ranks. So that includes like putting a rat on a stick and shoving it in someone's face.
Ew.
Or the onion bag. Now let me tell you about the onion bag. Basically, whoever's getting punished gets put in a burlap sack with a little tube coming out of it, right? And everyone in the club gets to line up with like creepy bugs like praying mantises, spiders, rotten meat, and just one by one drop it in the bag while Jennifer is inside squirming trying to get out. It's just messed up.
Nope.
Like Alma, this one's a little unfair because this is a creepy child that was more the product of her circumstances than actually wanting to be creepy. But in any case, Mana was actually possessed by these otherworldly beings called the Watchers, and that's because her mother didn't give her any love when she was a kid.
Of course, it's always the mom's fault.
She might have been abused. You know, I don't want to get into the details of it.
She was abused.
Because of that, all she wants to do is please these Watchers. And what you end up with is a 6-year-old girl who has like the voice of a demon and a little girl.
Do the Watchers laugh too?
Coming out of her mouth at the same time.
Oh.
And she likes to dance around with flower petals when she makes the protagonist's sister kill herself.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely children. Oh,
don't worry though, she comes back in the sequel as a hero.
Oh, goody. She comes back, hooray.
She redeems herself.
Sure.
Imagine if Michael Myers from the Halloween movies was a 9-year-old boy with a gigantic pair of shears.
That'd probably just make him that much worse.
Yeah, that's Bobby Barrows in Clock Tower, The First F.E.A.R. This is one of the most messed up kids in existence where when he was born, he bit the doctor's hand for delivering him.
How rude of him to deliver me. I will show you.
What a little brat. And in the first Clock Tower game, he relentlessly chases you with these shears. And he'll often, if you trip and fall in front of him, he won't just immediately kill you. He'll like do a little dance with these giant shears and giggle at really creepy pitches.
And doesn't he also have this really messed up face? It looks like he has like a goblin face.
Yeah, he's basically decomposing because he's sort of living forever, and he's almost impossible to kill. Like nothing takes this guy down unless he dies in the clock tower.
So it's like Pyramid Head, but worse, because it's a little kid!
Yes, a 9-year-old boy to be exact.
Wow, kids are scary!
Yes.
This is so messed up!
Yes, they are. So those are our top 7 picks for the creepiest kids in games. If you agree that these kids are all horrendously disturbing, or you think maybe we missed your favorite creepy kid in games, let us know in the comments below.
I hope there aren't more.
Yeah, that would be a little too much.